One Piece has millions of fans across the globe, and I feel like each one of them claims to know everything about it. But is that really true? Is there something that even the most hardcore One Piece fan doesn't know? The answer is yes. After digging deep into this manga, I found out that the One Piece universe is also the universe of the Angry Birds franchise. And I'm here to show you all the proofs I've gathered. But before that, if you enjoy this kind of video, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. It means a shit ton to me. Now, it's time to reveal the truth. If you're a One Piece fan, you probably know about Nico Robin, one of the Straw Hat Pirates. Now, look at this picture of her. Does the color of the sweater remind you of something? Exactly, this Angry Birds character. But don't you think it would be crazy that the character that is the same color as Nico Robin's sweater is also called Robin? Well, guess what? Its name is fucking Robin. My theory is that like this Angry Birds character turned into Nico Robin for some reason, and now she's wearing something to remind herself of her old life. If you think that's just a coincidence, then tell me why One Piece did a collab with Yuno. You know, just like Angry Birds? It obviously connects these two universes together. Now, you've probably heard about the One Piece TCG. It was launched in 2022 and it gained a massive community of players. But let me tell you that even this innocent looking card game is connected to Angry Birds. Do you know what company owns the One Piece TCG? Exactly, Bandai Namco. The company that did the Star Wars model kits. It would be mind blowing that Star Wars did a collab with Angry Birds, right? Well, they fucking did. You see, I'm right. Now, do you remember the Angry Birds board games? I remember personally that they were very fun, but did you know it was made by Mattel? You know, the company that also did One Piece toys. Still not convinced? Alright then. In One Piece, there's a character called Sweet Pea, and in the anime, she's voiced by Kujira. But do you want to know in what movie Kujira also did voices? The second Angry Bird movie. Maybe you call that a coincidence, I call that an evidence. Maybe you're thinking that I said every possible connection. But you're wrong, little bro. For some reason, there's an Angry Birds Lego set. I guess there's nothing wrong with that until you realize that Lego also did One Piece Lego sets. You can't convince me it's not connected, bro. I have one final proof for those who still think I'm crazy. Take a look at the desert island from Angry Birds. Does it remind you of something? Exactly, the Arabasta Kingdom from One Piece. They're almost identical, and on top of that, there's an army of birds on this island. The connection is obvious. Now you have all the proof, and if you encounter someone that brags about knowing everything about One Piece, ask them if they know about its secret connection with Angry Birds. Anyway, that's all for today, folks. Remember that all of this is just satire, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe with the little bell on. I'm gonna go now. Bye bye!